Hello, my beautiful angels. It is Tigra. As we're going to be surely finishing June this coming week, I like to do a few wrap up instead of calling them mid month because we're kind of past mid month. So we're going to do some wrap ups, which is just tying up whatever's left over for the universe to present to us regarding the certain energies. And one of the messages we're going to tap into is twin flame. So this is a twin flame energetic reading for Sagittarius as we wrap up the month of June of 2024. If this is your first time, don't let it be the last. Please hit subscribe, share, like, and comment. Cleansing the space both in yours and mine. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Let's just thank the universe and ask the angels and all those that guard and protect us to protect our soul, our spirit, our energy, our love life, and those that we love and those who have loved us, both in the past and those who may come across us in the future. Oh, what is the energy between you and your twin flame? That person who's your equal, right, in life. You may or may not have met him or her. They may be of the opposite sex. They could be of the same sex. These days, you have to have an open mind. What are the messages for my lovely Sagittarius? Hey, they want me to pull 6 cards from this deck. You and I are one, regardless of our circumstances. So there's someone that some of you are involved with, and it might not have been the easiest of connections. You might not even be together, but you might still have to deal with each other. Maybe because you have real estate or a business that you co-own together. You might be tied to each other because you work at the same company. Maybe not necessarily in the same department, but you share the same elevator. You work in the same building. Some of you, it could be someone that you're friends with their siblings or vice versa. So you're going to see each other. You have the same mutual friends. Or, in most cases, you are co-parenting. And once you have a child with someone, sorry to tell you, like it or not, they're in your life regardless, because not only are you going to be parents with them, but guess what, guys? Those kids are going to have kids. Yup. You're going to have to go through it all again through the grandparent stage. So, yeah. Those certain soul ties and connections that you make with people, even though they might not be that person that you're in love with now, that's not the person you turn your cheek to in the pillow at night, you still have to deal with them. So I can see where this energy is coming from, saying you and I are one regardless of our circumstances. This could be a reminder, or this could be both for you saying that and thinking that. One of you could be thinking like, oh, please, I don't have to deal with you. You're not my man. You're not my girl. All I have is a child with you, but that's enough. If you have any connection to that person where you have to speak with them, co-exchange ideas, money, thoughts, phone calls, messages, there is no way around it, guess what? You are kind of like one. You are connected. And there's no more greater one, like I said, other than when you're co-parenting. So even though one of you might feel like, you're not my number one, I don't gotta worry about you. Think again. You and I are one, regardless of our circumstances. So that means regardless if I have a ring on my finger with a new husband, or you have a new boo, or we live 10,000 miles apart and we can't stand each other. As long as there is something there, and it's a child, family, some type of real deep bond or something that ties you together, then regardless of the circumstance, you're going to be connected to each other. So try to make it work. Please don't lose hope on me as I'm working on myself. Sometimes we deal with people in our lives that, as much as we love them, just like us, sometimes they require work. But if they don't love themselves enough to do the work, just because you love them doesn't mean they're going to do it. But when someone has someone good in their life, like a Sag, and they really feel that you're ready to leave them and you're fed up, or you've actually moved on, that's when, that light goes on. Or when they've lost you already and they've gone through relationships, and none of them add up to you. This is where that feeling comes in. Don't lose hope on me. I know we're not together, but there's something that ties us together. We have children together. We have a job together. We own a business together. We have feelings for each other, even though it's not what they used to be. But don't give up on me. I know I gotta work on myself, and I will. I just might not be ready right now. And this goes for you too, Saggy, because it's not every time, our issues together either. Looking at your beautiful face makes my heart melt. Of course, if someone loves you, they miss you as much as you might get on each other's nerves, and you have a lot of history together. There's all those memories on film, wedding pictures, all the parties, the birthdays, the celebrations, the dating stage, right? All those special moments captured on film, or now captured on the internet. They see you posting and vice versa. They may not physically see you in person, but they see you through the pictures that friends shared through the post. And they see how beautiful you are. And it makes them think of, wow, how much I love you. And for those of them who are still honored and blessed enough to have you as their partner, they want to keep reminding you how much they know that they're blessed to have you. And those who kind of messed up along the way and are still trying to get back in your good graces, just seeing your face, even though it saddens their heart they're not with you, it reminds them of your inner beauty as well as your outer beauty. I'm sorry for breaking the promises that I made to you. Even in love, the best kept promise can be broken. We all make promises to each other, but life happens. And we have to be able to forgive each other if we break those promises. It's the intention and what we do behind the intention. And if we can't carry that intention out, or if someone else can't carry that intention out, how do they break our heart? Or how do they, let us down easy? Do they do it behind our backs? Or do they sit us down with love and compassion and say, hey, I know I promised you the world. Hey, I know I promised you I was going to do this or do that, but I can't. We have to be apologetic, and we also have to be receptive to the apologies that come to us. Because there are some times in life when promises are made to be broken. And then finally, in the middle of the deck, I cannot live without you, but I don't want you to know this. Those twin flames in our life where their ego is so strong, it's bigger than them, and in some cases it's bigger than the relationship, that even though they know they miss you terribly, they will never let you know it. But it comes out in the reading. They can't live without you. But they don't want you to know, because they got to put on their big girl and pants, and they got to show you that I can do it without Saggy. I'll find somebody better than Saggy. This is what they're trying to sell to you and themselves. But meanwhile, it's not really flying. It takes a lot to say, I'm sorry. It takes a lot to say, I was wrong. It takes a lot to say, I didn't mean to hurt you. And sometimes the people that we choose to love, their ego and their pride is just too big to say those words. True love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. For many of you, the person that you were with, or the person that you desire, wants so much to be in your life, even though they're not with you now. Because they realize that you were their one and true love. That people have come and gone, but in this life, only you truly have been the one that brought them the most love and joy. For many of them, they don't have the power or the ability to say that they're sorry. They're somewhere hiding away, not in contact with you, possibly even ghosting you, even though they know they love you. They could be jealous of the abundance that you have in life and they miss being part of that. And they're dealing with a lot of baggage currently, and they may not want to bring that into your life or to show you that they're struggling with a lot of baggage in their life. Some of them are waiting a spark or wish something could happen in their life to lift them up or to bring them towards you, to re-engage with you. But they're dealing with their karmic battles, and a lot of karmic battles they have. They're trying to learn to be better as a lover, as a person, and they're seeking divine guidance maybe for the first time in their life. The bottom of the deck, they remember the times that you held them, and they wish during these times that they're going through that you were there to hold them. They miss the love, the intention, and the sincere devotion that you gave them. To come to a close, some of them are dealing with girls or guys in their life who are gold diggers, and they're in too deep with that person to walk away. They're used to love bombing people, but in this case, they've been love bombed. And they're on a mission trying to set themselves free, hopefully wishing that they can get back to you. In the middle of the deck, left on red, ignoring and moving on. They could be reaching out to you, or they could have tried to text you, but you ignore the message because either you're not ready to hear the message or you're not ready to deal with them. And especially if you've moved on, you don't really want to bring that into the relationship that you're in now. What are the other energies as we close out this wrap up for this month? Love call. Yeah, this person is trying to reach you. They've been calling you. They could be calling you from a blocked number, a number you don't recognize. They're trying to contact you in a way when they do reach you. They try to be lighthearted and very sweet and kind. They don't want to come on too strong to scare you. They want to be sweet and loving and kind like a teddy bear that hopefully you'll come to them or receive them. Some of them are dealing with addictive behaviors or addictive problems still that they have not cured. If you were divorced or separated, they still have the ring and they hold the ring. This breakup is forever on their heart and soul. They think about everything old school about you guys, from the dancing, the memories, the music, all the events. Like I said, they spend a lot of time thinking about the past. And ultimately, they truly believe that you and they are unfinished business. This has been your June wrap-up energy reading for the twin flame for the month of June. Namaste.